Today is an annual fundraiser for DAP Health in Palm Springs. It's a fun way to make a difference to help fund health care for your neighbors while enjoying some delicious local food. Who doesn't love that? Well, NBC Palm Springs contributor Stephen Henke, who works for DAP Health, he joins us live this morning to tell us about dining out for life. Stephen, where are you and how does this all work?
Thank you, Carmela. Well, I'm at Farm, one of the most beautiful restaurants in the valley, and how it works is very simple. Generous restaurant owners like Liz Ostoich choose to donate a certain percentage of their gross revenue today to fund comprehensive health care for the patients who call DAP Health their healthcare home. And diners, it's never been easier because while it's about fundraising, it's also about incredible beautiful food, like what we see in front of us from Farm Restaurant. Liz, you have been participating since you opened your first restaurant. You now have 4. And last year, you came in first in overall fundraising. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think you raised over $34,000 last year at last year's event.
That's right, $34,000 for a really great cause.
Tell me, why is it important as a restaurant owner for you to be involved in this event?
Well, it's important because DAP is part of our life, and our community is largely LGBTQ, and that's important to us. And so we want to make sure that we're part of ending HIV.
And you have 4 different restaurants. Tell me about what those are and where they are.
All right, we have Farm, the Front Porch, Quila, and Clandestino. Now, these are all within about a 4-block radius, and so we invite anybody to come out today and just support this really important cause.
So for viewers, you have an interesting backstory. You have not been in restaurants your whole life. Tell me a little bit about how you got into this business.
Well, I was a land use attorney, if you can believe that. And so one day I was sitting in Farm, it actually existed then, and the owner came up to me and she said, you know, I'm kind of over this, and I think that you're supposed to buy it. So I went home and I said to my husband, you know, I've been being a lawyer for so long, and it's not really where my heart is. I'm a creative person. I like food and wine and art, architecture, people, history, and this community. And so he said, I think you should do it. So I made that leap and opened Farm.
And we're so glad you did. You know, what we have in front of us are 2 of my favorites. We've got the roasted pear salad, and we've got the croque madame. This gorgeous, gorgeous food is so delicious. And here's the great thing, Carmela. Dining out and enjoying this food, it's a gift to yourself. But what happens is Liz will be donating a percentage of her revenue to fund comprehensive health care. And to be specific, 85,000 individuals call DAP Health their healthcare home for primary health care, OBGYN, pediatrics, mental health care, primary care, affordable housing, and so many other services that enable them to live a rich and thriving life in our community. And it's because of restaurant owners like Liz Ostoich and everyone else participating today.